Hello, my name is Janine Jones, and today I'm coming to you from both of my websites, The Heart's Way, Imagery and Insights, and The Heart's Way for Creative Clinicians. The topic today is anger management for parents of young children. I thought this topic would be appropriate for both websites, one for parents of young children, and the other for clinicians who deal with families, young children, and their parents. For today's video, we'll consider children to be ages 1 to 8. I also have a related video that will be available for viewing called How to Handle Your Young Child's Anger, and I'll link that in the description box below. This video came about from a concern and question from a friend of mine who is a young mother of 2 young children, one a toddler and the other one a preschooler. She told me that she was concerned about her own anger and how it impacts her children when she becomes angry and they happen to be around. She is especially concerned about her oldest child, who has begun to try to calm her down when she shows her anger around them. And she's also concerned that her anger may impact her children in that they may see these behaviors and start to learn inappropriate ways to handle their anger as they grow up. So it seemed to me that this would be a very appropriate and timely video topic. Here are a few facts regarding how parental anger can affect children, as noted by Medical News Today, and I'll link this resource down in the description box below. Parental anger can have severe effects on children. Children may blame themselves if a parent is angry, and parental anger may cause a child to feel stressed, which can affect how their brain develops. Growing up around anger is a risk factor for mental illness later in life. Parental anger may result in emotional or verbal abuse towards a child. If a parent says hurtful things to a child out of anger, the child may think that it is their fault and develop feelings of worthlessness. Children may respond to angry parents with negative behavior, rudeness, or aggression. Children may also become ill, withdraw from others, or have difficulties sleeping. Research has found a link between adverse childhood experiences, also known as ACEs, such as verbal abuse, with painful medical conditions later in life, such as arthritis, severe headaches, and chronic pain. We'll explore this concept of ACEs in a later video. Why do parents feel angry at their children? There could be any number of reasons, and here are a few questions to ask yourself. Do your young children trigger you emotionally? If so, how? In my counseling experience, I have observed anniversary reactions that are quite unusual with parents. Sometimes an adult client or a parent will begin to feel uncharacteristically anxious, upset, or angry when their child reaches the same age that they were when they experienced a trauma in their own lives. Could it be that your young child is reminding you of a specific traumatic event in your own life? Another question to ask yourself: are you getting enough sleep? What is the level of stress in this particular season of life? Do you have enough support to help you with this major task of parenting? Do you have support from your spouse or partner, your friends, or your family? Could you benefit from more knowledge about parenting? Perhaps you are a first-time parent and may not have had good parental role models in your life. Is your current parenting situation reminding you of your own childhood in general? Are the stresses and challenges similar? How were those stresses and challenges handled in your own childhood? Are your young children's behaviors reminding you of your own past behaviors? And do you lack anger management skills in general? Medical News Today cites a few other reasons that parents may feel angry at their children. Parents may shoulder significant responsibilities and demands, including taking care of other family members, working, managing household finances, doing household chores, and running errands. Medical News Today goes on to state that one of the first steps to controlling anger can be to recognize the signs of anger. These can include feeling agitated, annoyed, grumpy, or tense, tensing or clenching muscles such as those in the jaw, shoulders, or hands, a racing heart, a churning stomach, breathing faster, sweating, or having negative thoughts. How do you manage your anger around your young children and in response to their behavior? Here are some thoughts and ideas to consider. First, take a look at your own personal anger issues. Remember, your children see and hear your behavior. Remember that you model what your children come to identify as normal and appropriate behavior. Remember, words are important. Tone of voice is even more important. And know the difference between discipline and punishment. Discipline is defined as to train by instruction and practice, as in following rules or developing self-control. Punishment is defined as the infliction of some kind of pain or loss upon a person for a misdeed. Discuss and agree on a plan for discipline. Discuss and agree on acceptable language and behavior when you are around your young children. Discuss and agree on a plan when one or both parents are overwhelmed. For example, should you tag team? Seek out support or respite. For example, date night, hire a babysitter, childcare options, parent groups, debriefing with adult friends. Watch your child's behavior. Look for signs of positive and negative ways that they have learned to manage their own anger. Become knowledgeable about appropriate expectations of your children based on their developmental age and stage. Learn how to best communicate with your children at their level of development. Help your children learn to manage their anger and convey rules and expectations that are age appropriate. Medical News Today has some additional tips when you're angry. If a person is able to leave their child somewhere safe, they may be able to remove themselves from the situation for longer to calm down. They could try taking a warm shower to relax the body, walking outside to get some fresh air, meditating or practicing mindfulness or deep breathing, finding a quiet space to be alone, exercising or doing physical activity such as going for a run, gardening, cleaning, or doing a house project. Doing an activity that they find soothing, such as painting, listening to music, or reading a book or a magazine. Remember, seek help if needed. If you find that your anger continues to be a problem, despite your best efforts to manage it, consider seeking professional help. In particular, mothers who have recently given birth, if you are experiencing symptoms of depression, which may include anger, you may be suffering from postpartum depression. Do not hesitate to seek support and help if needed. I do hope that this video has been helpful. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up with the button below and consider subscribing to my channel. I know I'm new to YouTube, but my hope is to provide you with interesting and informative videos that resonate with you or those you care for. Until next time, have a wonderful day.